So I'm here this morning all ready to hit the trail, and I'm leaving from Rockwood, Pennsylvania. And after looking for a campground for quite some time, I came to this little town and found a hostel and was able to spend the night here. So I met a new friend here. His name is Ben, and he's walking the trail. So very interesting person, and he's about our age. He's in his 70s also. So let me introduce you to Ben, and he'll tell you a little bit about what he's doing.
Well, Steve, I'm like you. I'm planning to travel from Pittsburgh to D.C., but unlike you, I'm going to be walking it. And I have a rig that I've pushed on other trips called a runabout. I carry more gear, and the most rewarding part of these trips are running into people like you and other good people and sharing stories and learning a few new tricks.
Yes, couldn't agree with you more. So just show us your rig real quick, what you have here.
Yeah, I have a runabout. I ordered it from a company in Oregon. I have high precision bearings on these wheels, and they are flat free, so I don't have to worry about that. I carry a tote, 27 gallons, that I can carry my camping gear, my food, my clothes, etc. And then I even carry a little chair, and I've got a little mini inReach. My children want me to make sure that I've got my location. But I do about 12 to 15 miles per day. I've done 18 before.
Yep.
So, but it's been uphill, so it slows us down.
Yes, and this is not your first rodeo either. You've done some other long distance hiking and biking.
Yeah, like you, I've done some other trips. I've walked the Natchez Trace, which is 444 miles, using my stroller. I hiked the coast of California from the Golden Gate Bridge to San Diego. I biked from St. Augustine to San Diego. I've done the Appalachian Trail through hike, so.
Yeah, so you've been pretty busy. So Ben's been around quite a bit, and it just proves that, as we get older, we can do whatever we want to do if we're healthy, if we check with our doctor, and make sure that we're in good enough shape to get on the road. I'm going to get on the road right now. Well, it's a beautiful morning, and no jacket today. So I've done about 8 miles this morning, and I decided to stop on the road to have a drink of water. It certainly is a beautiful day. The sun went behind the cloud, but overall it's a sunny day and about 69 degrees. I'm going to move on down the road right now. Feel like I'm in a green tunnel. Oh, looks like it might be a peacock up ahead. Yes, it is a peacock. Beautiful. You can't see it, but I look to my left. Looks like it might be a peacock farm or sanctuary. Beautiful countryside. I was thinking about that gentleman that I stayed with at the hostel last night, and he's actually 76 years old. We had a long conversation about age, what you can do, what you can't do, and he brought it up. He says, I have no excuses. The man's a true champion, somebody that is very inspiring to me. The years go by quickly, don't they? So we take advantage of every opportunity to keep moving. Wow, what a magnificent view. Gotta pull over. I know the camera can never do it justice, but this is a beautiful view. Certainly a treat first thing in the morning. 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 Looks like we've come to an old rail station in Meyersdale. Let's go inside the old train station. So I'm here at this train station and they have some model trains set up. Wonderful detail. Very nice. I'm glad I stopped. But it's back on the trail for me. Nice train bridge. Back into the forest. So I just stopped by the side of the road to have some water and a snack. And I see that the Eastern Continental Divide is only 3 miles ahead of me. So they tell me that it starts going downhill after that. I'm looking forward to going downhill for a while, wouldn't you? Well, this very famous sign behind me tells it all. You are here, 2392 feet. And now from here to Washington, D.C., it's all downhill. That's where we've come from Pittsburgh. It says no more than 1.75 grade. Well, that must be an average because I found some 3%, but for the most part, it was between 1 and 2%. It wasn't so bad, but when you do 45 miles on a fully loaded touring bike, you could really feel it. I'm looking forward to going downhill that way. So Julie was nice enough to take my video because it's time for celebration. I just crossed the Eastern Continental Divide and it's all downhill from here. Yay! So I'm looking forward to it and I'm gonna start rolling right now. Thank you, Julie. Holy mackerel, I'm up to 15 miles an hour already. That's what I'm talking about. I'm heading into the Big Savage Tunnel. They tell me it might be a mile long, maybe further. I gotta stop and turn on my lights. So I just entered the Big Savage Tunnel. I stopped to let my eyes get accustomed to the darkness, and now I'm gonna head through the tunnel. Well, it's pretty easy. There are lights in the tunnel, so it's not as dark as some of the smaller tunnels that I've already been through. It's a lot longer than it looks. And I made it to the other side. That was quite the experience. So right after you pass through the Big Savage Tunnel, you have to stop and take a look at this beautiful vista.
Bethany Beach, Delaware.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Just riding from Pittsburgh.
Very good. It's all downhill from here.
Yep.
Well, it's been a beautiful ride today, and I'm just about ready to cross into the state of Maryland. And I'm just passing over the Mason Dixon line. There it is on the trail. The Borden Tunnel, 1911. Nice. Very smooth. Couple of miles and it's all downhill. I pulled over just for a minute because I've been seeing these beautiful flowers and the fragrance really fills the trail. Beautiful. Hello. trail is pure magic. The Brush Tunnel, 1911. That was a while ago. This is nice and smooth. Passing on your left. Hello. Looks like I'm going to go on the other side of the track. You always have to hit these at a right angle. We'll end up on the ground. Back on the right side of the track. This paved path coming into the city is rather nice. Made it to my hotel, the Ramada Inn. Well, after a great ride from the Maryland border all downhill to Cumberland, Maryland, I finally made it to my Ramada Inn hotel. Looking forward to checking in. I made it. Well, it's the end of the day. I'm in my hotel, and it was a good ride today. My last 20 miles were downhill once I reached the Maryland border. So I'm here for tonight and then have another 5 days of camping before I reach National Airport in Washington, D.C., where I'm going to rent a vehicle and put my bike in it and drive home. So I will see you in the morning.